Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So today, it's come to our weekly talk for today, and today's topic is regarding on antioxidation and also gut health. So why am I combining these two topics together? Because you see, antioxidation, one of the most important health measure that we need to do. Why is that? Because you see, what causes oxidation stress in our body, which is free radicals. So what is free radicals? They are actually some atoms of hydrogen, especially hydrogen atoms from different biochemical process happening in our body. Okay, so in short, it's actually due to our activity, day-to-day activity. Example, the food that we take, our sleeping, do we do enough exercise? Do we get enough of sleep? All this actually will cause an effect on oxidation stress. It will create free radicals that would directly causing damage to our cells, our blood vessel. Of course, when it comes to blood vessel, it will cause a blockage in our blood vessel, which cause cardiovascular risk, cardiovascular diseases like stroke and heart attack. And of course, when free radicals also direct cause a damage to our cells as well, especially to its nucleus with its DNA inside. So when there's some form of damage in our DNA, it will cause DNA mutation. So I'm sure you will be able to picture what does DNA mutation means. Means this cell will grow out of control. Okay, it won't be. It's grow into something vicious, something bad for our body, which is cancer cell. So all this in a long term, of course, cancer cell do develop in a very, very long timing. So it does not develop in just in weeks or months. It actually develop in years. So let's say there is also a saying that, let's say if a person does have cancer, let's say unfortunate to diagnose to have a cancer now, this cancer cell actually happens 5 to 10 years ago. It's not a matter of months and not a matter of weeks. It's actually years. Okay, at least 5 to 10 years ago, from a small tiny cancer cell. Yes. So antioxidation and gut health, you should start taking care of it early. So what causes? What are the factors that cause increase in free radicals or oxidation stress in our body? Of course, other than the food that we take in, the fried food, unhealthy food, burnt food, okay, overcooked meal, okay, even if you take overnight leftovers, okay, the leftovers also can cause this. And of course, the most importantly, smoking, all this tar and even nicotine itself can direct cause a increase in free radicals in our body, causing oxidation stress. So this is also the reason why smoking is heavily linked with cancer development. And in accordance to October, we are actually having a Pink October month. Okay, so it's actually for breast cancer awareness. So that is why our topic today, antioxidation, partly is because oxidation stress can cause cancer development. So without further ado, let's move on to our products that can help with antioxidation. And of course, out of our product, the most strong and I would say one of the best antioxidant is our Ganoderma. So the king of herbs, mushroom of immortality. This is also the reason why we are talking about it. So first, let's talk about its first function, which is on our immune system. So see, our immune system, there's two. One is because it's weak. Our body won't be able to produce enough of immune cells, causing our immune system or our immune defense system, our soldiers, is less. So that's why you get sick easily. Then the other problem is because our immune system is being too active, or we might also say is confused. The immune cells attacks our own cell, which causes autoimmune disease like SLE, eczema, and also any allergic reaction. So all these are because of our immune system being too active. So what can we do is with Ganoderma is an adaptogen. It will adapt to situation, bring our body into an equilibrium. So which is a two-way activity. Let's say if your immune system is weak, it will bring it up. If your immune system is too strong, too active, or confused, it will bring it down. It modulated. So this it regulates our immune system. So partly in antioxidation, like I mentioned, will cause cancer. Oxidation stress will cause cancer, cause our immune cells as well. Oxidative stress will cause some form of damage to our system, especially in our bone marrow, which is the organ that produces our immune cells. So the function of the bone marrow is not effective, so causing it our, let's say, a development of an development of an cancer cell. Okay, see, when you have a cancer cell, our immune system will recognize it as like some form of infection. It will kill this cancer cell. So if your cancer cell fail to kill this cancer cell, it will develop into a tumor. So this is also part of it. Ganoderma, how is it able to help with anti-cancer effect? And most importantly, Ganoderma is the best anti-inflammation. It helps to prevent all these diseases that are listed down here. Prevent cardiovascular diseases because of inflammation in our blood vessels, soothes our joint pain, rheumatism, prostate swelling, liver condition like hepatitis, fatty liver, hypertension, blood sugar control, menstrual pain, insomnia, and gout. See, all these problems in our body is caused by some form of inflammation. So all this inflammation partly also caused by free radicals as well. So Ganoderma will reduce this unwanted inflammation happening in our body, thus able to help with so many problems in our body. It will help to regulate as well. So, and also Ganoderma, it helps to enhance detoxification system, protect our liver and kidney. So, see, Ganoderma, again, how is it differ from the market? Any Ganoderma product in the market is because of its extraction process. It is developed by a world-renowned Ganoderma researcher, Dr. Teo. Dr. Teo is our Malaysian biomicrobiologist professor. He has been been researching on Ganoderma for many years. He is also one of the Ganoderma Association in China. He's also one of the founding member of it in China. So you see, the way that he extract our Ganoderma is through this dual solvent extraction. So what is this? You see, in Ganoderma is a type of herb. There are two compounds inside. The first compound, we call it as water soluble. So when you soak it in water, when you boil it in water, you will be able to get this water soluble compound. However, there is another type of compound which is ethanol soluble. This type of compound, it dislikes water. No matter how you boil water, you won't be able to extract it out. You need alcohol, a form of alcohol which is ethanol, to extract it out. So that's why you see, when you have dual solvent extraction, you have more compound. It's easier absorption, increased bioavailability. Then for some Muslim friends, okay, if you were to take this Ganoderma, don't worry, this is already halal certified. The alcohol is just part of the extraction process. After extraction is done, the alcohol is evaporized. There's no alcohol content in it at all. So just remember our water and ethanol extraction, easy absorption, higher bioavailability. So all are clinical tested, immune booster and modulator, anti-inflammation, help to prevent heart artery blockage caused by inflammation in our blood vessel, joint pain, prevents prostate enlargement, improve fatty liver condition, and it helps to protect our liver, kidney, lungs, pancreas from exposure to toxin. In turn, also is causing this toxin is caused by our free radicals as well. So next, one of the best antioxidant is our omega and even vitamin D3 separately. So first, our omega-3 plus vitamin D3. First, we talk about omega-3. Our omega-3 oil is from Norway using Pronoma Pure. This is the brand of the oil. So in each 1,000 milligram of pure fish oil, we use anchovies, sardines, mackerels to extract. As you can see, all these are small fishes. So why do we use this? Because small fishes' lifespan is shorter. So the contamination towards heavy metal is actually less than that of those large fishes which live longer. Okay. And in 1,000 milligram of fish oil, it contains 700 milligram of omega-3, which consists of 500 milligram EPA and 200 milligram DHA. As you can see, it's 70% of omega-3 inside. In comparison to a lot of fish oil in the market, they may contain just 50% or even 30%. And our form is in triglyceride form. It's similar to natural fish oil. because there's another form called ethyl ester form. So that is that form, and it's also very common in the market, which is not so well absorbed by our human body. So ours is in triglyceride form, and most importantly, it's enriched with 1000 IU of vitamin D3 for heart benefits and for antioxidation as well. So how much of fish oil should you take? See, WHO recommend daily intake of 2000 to 3000 milligram of omega-3, which is only the EPA and DHA, not the uh, saturated fat or the unwanted fat, which is also contained inside. So you see, as you can see below, just like I said just now, commonly only just 300 milligram of omega-3 in a lot of different brand of fish oil, which is contained of 30%. So what about the rest of the 70% are just fish fat or saturated fat, which is unwanted from our body? This will cause a stress to the liver as well. So our 70% omega-3 only contain very minimal amount of this unsaturated fat. So you just need to take a very minimum of 3 capsules per day. You are already able to reach the minimum requirement of 2000 milligram per day. So the benefit of omega-3. So first of all, remember when I said just now, free radicals or even oxidative stress will cause a damage to our cell. So first of all, it will cause a damage to our cell membrane. You see, all the cells in our body, it has this membrane to protect its content inside. So omega-3 is an essential fatty acid. When you see the word essential, so meaning that our body won't be able to produce itself, you have to take in from external source. So our omega-3 is one of the material for our cell membrane molecules. So it helps prevent our cell membrane from hardening. This hardening, of course, is caused by our oxidative stress. So it helps to maintain a cell metabolism. Just imagine that if your cell membrane is hardened or thickened, your cell, your cell will go through all this metabolism, will produce some form of waste product. You won't be able to get it out from the cell within the cell because the cell membrane hardened. And of course, whatever vitamins and nutrients that you take in, your cell won't be able to absorb. This will cause a damage, or even your cell will get damage, and also some form of mutation happening inside. And also, this is part of the reason why cancer cells develop. And it helps to improve on heart health by reducing unwanted triglyceride and bad cholesterol. It helps to reduce risk of stroke and heart attack by preventing blood clotting and hardening of arteries. It has this blood thinning effect, some form of blood thinning effect that helps to improve on our blood circulation. It helps to decrease inflammation. Again, reduce inflammation. It will help to reduce oxidative damage. So it will help to prevent problem like our inflammation in the blood vessel, which causes cardiovascular disease, and also help to reduce joint pain and swelling because of inflammation. And lastly, of course, the DHA being part of omega-3 is the chemical required by our brain to work properly. So when we, for adult, when you take enough of DHA, it will help to improve your brain function and your memory. For kids, of course, very important for them to have for their brain development. Okay, so now we come to vitamin D. Okay, vitamin D, first, very commonly known for strengthened bones because it helps to increase the absorption of calcium and phosphorus in our gut. So bringing the calcium from our gut into our blood system. And next, of course, due to the pandemic lately because of COVID, a lot of studies are being conducted on vitamin D3 on how it will help to strengthen our immune system. See, vitamin D3 stimulates the blood cell surface activating enzyme. So it helps to activate our white blood cell. So white blood cell, of course, it helps to defend our body from against any external infection, especially virus in our respiratory tract. So like colds and flu, all these will be able to prevent. Okay, then prevention of heart attack, you see, because vitamin D3 is a powerful trigger of nitric oxide. It will induce our blood vessel to release nitric oxide. So of course, nitric oxide is the compound that helps to relax our blood vessel. So it will help to reduce blood clots and formation in the blood vessel as well. So come to a summary, of course, Pronova Pure from Norway. Okay, better bioavailability because of triglyceride form, not ethyl ester form. So, and next, high purity, high concentration contains 70% of omega D3. Then using small fishes, less heavy metal poisoning, of course, vitamin D3, the best for um, our bone, anti-inflammation, and of course, improving on our immune system and of course the function combined to help to balance our cholesterol and inflammation for our heart health and brain health. So next, antioxidation. So the one of the strongest antioxidant that we combine together, as you can see, is our TOCQ. So combine antioxidation, vitamin E and CoQ10. So let's come to our vitamin E. So tocotrienol, a palm oil vitamin E. Okay, so it's a newer generation of vitamin E, the most study being conducted form, because you see there's another form called as tocopherol. This a lot of studies suggesting that it is 60 times more potent than tocopherol. That's why we use this vitamin E from palm oil, very potent antioxidant, okay, to prevent hardening of arteries. So also for very good when you have on antioxidant, it is good for skin as well, for our skin health, for anti-aging and protection. So it helps to promote youthful skin, anti-aging, and reduce wrinkles. You see, one of the things that also we are constantly exposed to is UV light out from the sun. Okay, so UVA, UVB both also will cause free radicals to develop in our body, and it will cause damage to our cells or even to our skin, causing wrinkles to come out. And most importantly, like I mentioned just now, when you have oxidative stress, it will affect our bone marrow. It will reduce the function or to produce or to release all our immune cells. So it helps to, when you have a very good antioxidant, it also helps to strengthen our immune system as well. So next, why do we differentiate this vitamin E, okay, on tocopherol and tocotrienol? First, because of its potency. Second, you see, the mostly vitamin E contains in plant oil, as you can see, all this coconut oil, olive oil, peanut, sunflower, corn oil, okay, even soybean oil. All of it actually contains vitamin E, which is in the form of tocopherol. And palm oil is the one that contains both, having 75% of tocotrienol and 25% of tocopherol. So the next combined antioxidant, of course, is from our CoQ10, our coenzyme Q10. So our CoQ10 is from Smith, Germany. So it's a type of fat-soluble vitamin-like compound. So mainly when CoQ10 started to be marketed in the market since 1977 from Japan, it is massively studied for energy production in all cells, especially the heart muscle. Why? Because the heart muscle helps us to pump our blood, so it requires more energy. Especially, see what happens inside within the cell is because mitochondria. So this structure is contained in every of our cells. It is also referred as the energy factory. It helps to produce energy. So what it utilizes is CoQ10 to produce energy. So that's why in our heart muscle, it has more mitochondria. It requires more CoQ10. That's why CoQ10 also commonly known to protect our heart. And of course, CoQ10 also helps to produce energy in our liver to help us to detoxification. And also, it helps to improve on our metabolism. When it improves metabolism, of course, it helps to burn fat. It helps to burn sugar as well, especially cholesterol. So people who have cholesterol problem, CoQ10 also may help to reduce by increasing your metabolism. So, and next function of CoQ10, it is also a very potent antioxidant. So, like I mentioned just now in vitamin E, it helps to anti-aging, prevent age spot as well. See, part of the pigmentation or even all this age spot happening on our face is because of aging process, because of free radicals, because of sunlight. Like I mentioned, sunlight also causes free radicals to have more free radicals on our face and our body, which in turn causing the uneven skin tone or pigmentation on our skin. So CoQ10 has a lot of study being done. I guess just search it online. You can see CoQ10, the relation of CoQ10 with age spot. There are a lot of studies suggesting that it will help to prevent this. So that is also why CoQ10, a lot of them are added into facial product. Facial product like any serum, any mask. Also, you can see it more and more containing CoQ10. So see, CoQ10 also, how do you choose a good CoQ10 is through to see how what of the extraction process is like. You see, commonly there are three types of extraction process for CoQ10. First, which is or I would say, or rather, extraction, I should say, in production. How was it produced? So first, the form is which is in synthetic, of course, man-made. Second, direct extraction from plant and animals. Third is fermentation using microorganism. And of course, there are studies suggesting that good biological activity and better absorption when you extract it using fermentation using microorganism. So the second reason why do we combine these two antioxidant to compound together is because you see, CoQ10 and vitamin E works synergistically because it helps to complement the action of vitamin E. So once vitamin E has been utilized, it helps to oxidize, help to oxidates your body. The vitamin E itself will become oxidized. So CoQ10 helps to regenerate, neutralize the free radicals and enhance its anti-inflammatory effects. So as you can see, this is the study being conducted in 2004 in September. And the next important feature of CoQ10, it helps with kidney health. See, CoQ10 increases the serum level of glutathione, and also catalase, which is the powerful and kidney protective antioxidants. So people who have kidney disease, they may not be able to excrete all this toxin out from their body, and the kidney are under tremendous oxidative stress as well. So it helps to reduce the production of superoxide, damaging free radicals. So let's say a dialysis patient taking CoQ10 has been found to experience reduced oxidative stress. It helps or replace the function of kidney as well. So improving cardiac strength also help to improve blood flow to the permeability to the kidney, meaning that when you have a stronger heart, it helps to pump more blood throughout all our body, especially more blood flow to our kidney. It helps to protect our kidney as well. So CoQ, okay, so right combination to improve heart health. So vitamin E, strong antioxidant, prevent blockage. So CoQ10 strengthen the heart muscle. So both antioxidant, anti-inflammation. Tocotrienol, more potent vitamin E, palm oil vitamin, 60 times more potent than tocopherol. So, and of course, it's very ideal for people taking cholesterol medication because you see, people who take cholesterol medication, they may experience some form of lethargy or even muscle ache. This is due to cholesterol medication like statins that will cause reduction of CoQ10 level in the body. So when you have less CoQ10, you will feel tired. So people who are taking cholesterol medication, you must replenish your CoQ10. So next, when we talk about skin so much just now, of course, from us, we have another product which is the best antioxidant or facial protection for our face, our Rose Right. So Rose Right, advanced skin nutrition which beautifies your skin from inside out, UV protection, whitening, and moisturizing. So a blend of 4-in-1 formula with 100% pure natural ingredients, so targeting for anti-aging and beauty. So function of each ingredient. So first we have our red orange complex from Italy. So UV protection, it creates a natural barrier on our skin to help to protect against UV light again, and also very potent antioxidant. And oryzis ceramide, which is the natural form of oil on our surface, on our skin. So it helps to keep our skin moisture, to prevent moisture loss. So rose petal extract, whitening, reduce pigmentation. And lastly, we have astaxanthin, also from Japan. So astaxanthin, also there is a saying that astaxanthin sometimes is more important than gold because of its very, very potent antioxidant. So it helps to protect from aging in all skin layers and improve skin texture. So this is the one that helps to reduce any form of oxidative stress from sunlight, or even, let's say, if you do not have enough sleep, you have a lot of oxidative stress. And sometimes you see, why do we have dark circles, or even your skin will become more dry when you have not enough sleep? It's because of oxidative stress. So you take astaxanthin, of course, it will help with counter all these problems. So Rose Right, a blend of 4-in-1 formula using 100% pure natural ingredient for anti-aging beauty. So 4-in-1 formula, 4-in-1 function: UV protection, moisturize skin, help with skin elasticity and firming, whitening, and free radical scavenging. So next, I want to another form of edible antioxidant. Of course, it's honey. So you see, two category of honey in Malaysia. So first we have our table honeys. Of course, those are the one for tasting, added with a lot of sugar. And next we have and table honeys. Of course, they also contain like some natural honey, which you see in Malaysia there are different forms. I'll show you in a while. And next we have the medical grade honey, which is Manuka honey. So Malaysia table honey, other than those produced by sugar, we also have some common natural honey in Malaysia. As you can see, we have tualang, we have acacia, pineapple, borneo, and even kululut. Kululut, the stingless bee honey, is very popular in Malaysia as well. But all these are actually very good honey, but unfortunately, they do not have any study being conducted with them. They do not have a study body or organization that has regulation over them. So they may come from different production or even home produced. Those, of course, may be altered and sugar being added. Then, of course, we have our medical grade honey, which is Manuka honey. And of course, now I want to introduce you another medical grade honey, which is our Mari honey. So from Western Australia, eucalyptus honey. Okay, so Mari honey from eucalyptus tree, 100% natural and pure. So high in antioxidant, antibacterial, and antimicrobial, free from varroa mites. So this is one of the parasites usually found in honey. No pesticide being added and no antibiotics. So 100% pure honey. So Western Australia eucalyptus honey, bioactive honey with TA30+. So what is this TA30+? This is to measure the antibacterial effect. So the higher the number, the higher the antibacterial effect. So 30+ is comparison to a premium grade of Manuka honey. It helps to relieve sore throat and ulcer if you take it just raw. So you may even, because of its bioactive natural honey, you may even apply directly onto wound to help with wound healing as well. So you see why? Because most of the time when you have a delay in wound healing, it's because of bacterial infection. So very potent antioxidant to reduce fatigue and also support our immune system because of its antioxidative effect as well. So what are TA, UMF, and MGO? So all these are the common words that you found in different honey. So first, total activity, TA, is from our Mari honey of the antimicrobial activity. As I mentioned, the higher the TA, the better the antibacterial effect. MGO, this is methylglyoxal. This is the antibacterial compound found in Manuka honey, which is also found in different bioactive honey as well, bioactive natural honey. And UMF, unique Manuka factor, the key unique signature markers of Manuka honey. So this is UMF is actually grading based on the combined levels of lactoferrin, methylglyoxal, the MGO, and also DHA. So same, the higher the UMF, the better the honey. As you can see, the grading here, low grade UMF 5 to 9, medium grade 10 to 15, superior high grade is 16 and above. So we have a table here which compares the MGO. The higher the MGO, the better the UMF. So you see, TA of 20+ is comparable to Manuka UMF 20+. So our Mari honey is actually ranging from TA 25 to 35. So it is a premium grade of honey as well. So Mari honey summary. So bioactive honey with TA 30+. The higher the TA, the higher the antibacterial effect. So pure honey is free from pesticide, antibiotic, and any chemicals. So it's very good for relieving sore throat. So just drink like that and just drink it, consume it daily. There's no problem. I'm sure there's people who are also concerned with people who have, let's say, a diabetic patient. Can they take honey? Yes, because Mari honey, they have a very low glycemic index. Then first, it won't cause a drastic raise in sugar level in our blood. Second, bioactive natural honey, it contains enzymes that will actually induce insulin release, induce more insulin release within from our pancreas. Meaning that, yes, when you take in honey, it will slightly raise your sugar because it contains natural sugar as well. But because of it helping antioxidation and also it helps to induce on our pancreas, it actually helps to control sugar better after. Okay, it helps to protect our pancreas. So next, we have another form of vitamin, which is very good for our antioxidation, which is vitamin B. A class of water-soluble vitamins plays an important role in all our cell metabolism, ranging from B1 to B12. All the vitamin B has its own function. So I have a summary of each of the vitamin B function. So it helps with cell metabolism, brain function, nerve function, red blood cell formation, DNA production, energy production, especially on this. Because people who often feel fatigue, you may take our natural B. It will give you an instantaneous energy because of its chewable form, and also hormone production, immunity, and cardiovascular health. So, what is also the difference? How our vitamin B differs from the market is ours is 100% natural from quinoa sprouts. Okay, it's a biological active and complete B vitamins, meaning it have contain all B1 to B12. Okay, so 100% vegetarian vitamin B. So this is suitable for people who consume vegetarian only. So because you see, for vegetarian, often they do have a lack of vitamin B, because vitamin B is commonly found in meat. So this is one of the very good replacement for vegetarians. So being it 100% pure, 100% natural, okay, it has this coenzyme bound to the B vitamins, as you can see from the right side of this picture. When a vitamin B combined with a coenzyme, it will actually help to increase on the absorption, so to 400 times more. And also our natural B is added with NADH as well. So what is NADH? It's a biological active form of vitamin B3 niacin. So it helps to ensure our activity and vitality. It helps to provide us energy. So it is a strongest energy donor and also antioxidant. So because it being constantly giving out energy, so when it's exposed to light or even oxygen, it will lose its effectiveness. So our Panmo NADH have a patented method made to make NADH non-perishable for years, very stable. So it's very good for energy production, anti-aging, and also protects our DNA as well. So natural B summary, okay, 100% natural vitamin B from quinoa sprout, complete B vitamins with coenzyme. So it helps to improve on its absorption up to 400% times more. Patented technology on our NADH, making it non-perishable for years. So it helps to mental focus, improve on physical energy, managing stress, depression, and most importantly, nerve health, because it contains B1, B6, and B12 as well. So next, we move on to our gut health. So gut health, I'm sure if you have ever listened to my talk before, of course, I always talk about you need to have a normal gut motility. You have to have a bowel opening, meaning you have to go to toilet daily to clear off all this waste product. However, there is another syndrome, which is leaky gut syndrome. Not so common problem that not so much known by a lot of people, but let me introduce you what is leaky gut syndrome. So you see, in our the inner surface of our gut, of our small intestine, okay, the epithelial cells of small intestine are pieced together like bricks. So it helps to form a wall, so protecting a barrier to prevent liquid leakage, but yet able to absorb nutrient and preventing invasion of foreign pathogens like any form of bacteria or even viruses. See, just like our skin, the skin contains 5 layers. Okay, so it helps to prevent any form of virus or any bacteria from going into our body. However, because it still need our intestine to absorb, this protective layer is only 1 layer versus our skin, which is 5 layers. So it is easily damaged and loses integrity. So when it loses this, you see, the 1 layer, when it has this inside, it will actually cause a leakage of like macromolecules. See, macromolecules is like our protein. When it's not digested properly or under indigestion, all these big molecules, which is not supposed to be coming into our blood system, it went in. Waste product, microbial toxins from bacteria or that are not fully digested. So it will penetrate into our blood and also lymph drainage, our lymph system, our lymphatic system. So all these macromolecules, which is undigested, it will cause a chronic allergic reaction due to IgG reaction. You see, our body will send out, when this large molecule, macromolecules coming into the body, our body will recognize it as some form of infection. Okay, so it will send out antibodies to all our body to eliminate all these invaders. Okay, so however, these are not actually invaders. They are some, let's say, I give you an example like a protein molecule. So it won't be able to kill off. So constantly, our body will continue to release IgG or all these our antibody, our immune modulator. So it causes a chronic inflammation everywhere in the body, including our skin, our lung. So actually will cause eczema, it will cause asthma, okay, all these sinus, all these are due to leaky gut syndrome. Okay, now I'm sure you're able to understand why do we have all this excessive antibody in our body is because of leaky gut syndrome. So next, you see, what do you see from leaky gut symptoms? What kind of symptoms you have? Of course, you have flatulence, abdominal pain, diarrhea, constipation, muscle and joint pain, rheumatoid arthritis, also same because of exaggerated or unwanted immune modulator, unwanted immunoglobulin, our IgG, okay, being released in the body, skin condition like skin rash, urticaria, acne, psoriasis, like I mentioned, eczema as well. So for female private parts, abnormal inflamed vaginal discharge, obesity, underweight, headache, migraine, loss of attention. You see, even the mood can be affected because of all this toxin being leaked into our body from the leaky gut. So memory decline, chronic fatigue, food allergy, like I mentioned, bronchitis, and even asthma. All this can be due to leaky gut symptom. So the best form to prevent this, of course, first our probiotic. So probiotic, always we know the health benefits is on our intestine. So it helps with all these digestive disturbance, and especially I mentioned just now constipation, because the strains of probiotics, it will help to improve on our gut motility, meaning that it will help to push out our waste product. Okay, you see, when you have excessive waste product in our body which stays for a few days, people who have chronic constipation, you see, our body will, even without leaky gut, the body will reabsorb all this toxin back into our body. So it is very important for us to prevent on constipation. So how do you choose a good probiotic? You see, probiotic are good bacteria, good live probiotic, live bacteria. So when you put it into a small capsule or even sachet, okay, so it actually have you will limit the food inside. So you see, when you have a live bacteria or live microorganism inside the capsule or the sachet, it will slowly die off. It will, because of inadequate food. Okay, so you see, we have this technology we call it VBNC, viable but not culturable. So what is this? You see, it helps to minimize the activity of probiotic, putting it into a dormant form. So somewhat like a hibernating form. So just like any bears or even snakes and frogs during winter time, because of scarcity of food, they will go into hibernate. So even 2 to 3 months without food, they were still able to survive. So applying the same theory to our probiotic, we are putting it into dormant form. So while it is inside the capsule or sachet, the need for food is actually so much lesser. So it will only be activated once it goes into our stomach. When we take it in, because of our temperature, because of the stomach concern, it will activate it, and also it will continue to reproduce. So when it's in dormant form, it possesses a shelf life of 2 years or more without refrigeration. So our VBNC also able to resist heat up to 45 degrees Celsius, because children who are unable to swallow capsules or even sachet, you may mix it into their food. So let's say if their food is slightly warm up to 45 degrees Celsius, they are still able to withstand that. And remember just now, when we need probiotic to increase on our gut motility, so it actually requires it to reach to our large intestine. You see, our most of the probiotic in the market, they will ask you to take it before food. Why? Because our stomach acid or even bowel salt will kill all these bacteria. So ours is able to resist bowel salt and stomach acid. So making it's improving on the survivability. It will be able to reach to our further into our large intestine. So We have 5 probiotic strains. We have 3 types of lactobacillus for small intestine. We have bifidobacterium and also streptococcus for large intestine. Especially on this bifidobacterium longum, this is the one that's responsible for improving on our gut motility, preventing constipation. So 5 strains, small intestine and large intestine. So remember, VBNC, it is in dormant form. So if you were to explain to any of your friends and family, just say it is sleeping when it's in the capsule. It will only wake up when you take it in. So that's why it is more stable, shelf life of 2 years or more, and also it resists our stomach acid and bowel. So improving on its survivability. So next, also another product which I want to introduce, which is from our partner brand, which is also AHC. Which, as you can see, it is actually the same manufacturer that produced the same strand of probiotic. So our collagen plus probiotic, marine collagen peptide, also contains 5 strands of beneficial bacteria, which is VBNC as well. As you can see, a high potency collagen formula with VBNC probiotics. So 5,000 milligrams of collagen peptide and 10 billion of CFU bacteria, beneficial bacteria or good bacteria. So why do we add collagen inside? You see, remember just now when I talk about leaky gut, it's because there's a damage or even thinning of the intestine, causing all this unwanted substance to be leaked or penetrate into our body. So when you take in collagen, it actually helps to strengthen our intestine wall. So it will help to thicken, it will help to grow. So it also helps to prevent on leaky gut syndrome as well. That's also why we added in with probiotic. It will help with our overall health as well. So studies have shown that probiotics can improve the viability of small peptides and amino in the gut, in improving on absorption and enhancing transport of nutrients. So when you add it with collagen together, it will help to improve on the collagen absorption as well. And of course, not just in our gut, it will help to replenish our skin as well. So of course, collagen also helps have this function on anti-wrinkle. So as you can see, anti-aging improve our skin health and condition, promote better health of feminine area because of reducing leaky gut syndrome. So and strengthens urinary tract protection from infection. So digestive health, stronger bones because of improving on the nutrient absorption. It helps to regulate bowel movement and relieves constipation. So getting rid of all the waste product from our body. So of course, collagen peptide, like I mentioned, it helps to replenish on our collagen, also elastin on our skin. It helps to restore skin elasticity, firmness, and prevent droopiness, or even it helps to prevent wrinkles as well. So improve hydration, younger looking skin, lustrous hair, and stronger nails. So, and of course, most important, restores the mucosal layer by improving intestinal permeability to those with leaky gut problem. It helps to strengthen our gut wall as well. Okay, so there's one last antioxidative substance that now compound that I want to introduce, which is rosehip. So what are the function of rosehip? It is one of the very potent antioxidant in the market. So as you can see, it helps to hydrate because it contains a lot of essential fatty acid. It helps to protect our skin. It contains a wealth of essential fatty acid, keep all the wall strong and don't lose water. It helps to anti-aging, reduce scars and fine lines because it helps to reduce on free radicals damaging. So exfoliates and brightens our skin, high in vitamin to help increase skin cell turnover, vitamin C to boost cell regeneration and collagen formation, anti-inflammation, and helps to reduce hyperpigmentation. So rosehip is particularly very important for dry and mature skin. Okay, so because usually mature skin are very they will be reduction in oil production. So rosehip is one of the best way to improve on our skin health. So that's all for our sharing today. And always do remember to use our best combination when you want to have any sharing with your friends and family. So today's topic, of course, mostly on our anti-aging. So as you can see, Ganoderma, Omega D3, Topoq, and also we have from our partner brand, Oxidant, Omega A Star. So this is also a combination of Omega and astaxanthin. So remember, astaxanthin, the best, strongest antioxidant. And also we have our Beauty Well, which is for, it contains a collagen as well. So that's all for today's sharing. So thank you so much for listening. I will see you again.